Hi, I'm Beverly Hendricks, and I came to this dentist because I noticed that converting to being on Teams, that the irregularities in my teeth were more evident and structured as I started to do presentations to in a professional capacity, and I felt uncomfortable, so it drove me here. Yeah, I talked to 3 other dental suites. But what I liked about this one is, one, I had a familiar relationship because of where you're positioned and another service I was receiving. 2, the responsiveness was just fantastic. I think I must have emailed on the Wednesday at 2 o'clock, and by the Thursday at 10 I had a response with all the description of what needed to be done and the details answered for questions I hadn't even asked. 3, it was affordable. So the finance terms allowed me to be really flexible during COVID around how I could and couldn't pay. And 4, the reception here, I felt like I was connected. When I came in, it wasn't just about your appointment. People actually asked how you were, what you were hoping to achieve, and there was a relational way of dealing with me. I was thinking that my daughter had previously had some Invisalign because she's a child with disabilities. And so I had some experience there, and I thought it might be over 3 or 4 years, but when the information that was sent out to me, it was evident that it could be done within a year. I was a little suspicious because my previous experience was not in context of what the offer was now, but what allowed me to make the decision to do it with this dental suite was because it was clear, it was evidence. I looked at what other people had said in kind of short testimonials, and the Invisaligns just seemed to work really well with my lifestyle. I'm not the best on the internet. I'm really something of a bit of a dinosaur. And so another email to read and another kind of digital equipment to navigate, I needed a teenager to be in my house, and they all left. So having the ability to contact people by phone, text, and also just email when I could was really helpful. So I had 3 communication methods to help me through that journey. If there was anything I was uncomfortable, even during I was in COVID, I could pop in, make an appointment to come in and see someone and just talk in person. I never needed it, but it was comforting to have that in the background. So my journey for me was smooth. It was unproblematic. I didn't find wearing the Invisaligns uncomfortable because the diagnostics and the measurements at the very beginning, a lot of time was spent in that preparatory work. That meant that when I put my Invisalign in, they felt invisible, both in terms of what people saw and in terms of how I felt wearing them. So it felt odd taking them out. For me, it was the reverse. Look at my teeth. They're even. I feel confident about smiling. I do it more. I want to show off the benefits of it. I tell people I'm quite proud I've had Invisaligns and look how they work. And I think that it really brought home to me how uncomfortable I had got with living with uncomfortableness. Feeling awkward about my smile. And after the 6 months into the Invisalign, I realised how much you accept things you don't need to. It's perfectly affordable, easy to do, and it doesn't disrupt your life. I already have referred people. I've said to my family, I have a body of sisters who were in the same dilemma as I was, and it's painful to watch them cover their mouths when they smile because they're just not confident, or kind of shy away when they're taking photos. And now that we're out of COVID and planning to go weddings and getting back into our groove, I know that that's going to continue with them, and it's not necessary. So I'm happy to refer anybody through. It's worked for me, and I was the night customer from hell. I was, just in terms of being organised, 101 questions, and it was just a smooth process. I commend it.